Previously on the shortlist.
Hey everyone, Martin Garrix here.
My name is Kalila.
My name is Adiola.
My name is Arlo.
Vincent Bugozi.
I am Theodora.
I get really bad performance anxiety.
I had to choose between football and music at one point.
When I came to London, I felt like I had something to offer from my culture.
You'll be showcasing your music live at the legendary HMV store. You will help choose who joins me in Amsterdam at the GBL Martin Garrix Music Academy.
Coming up.
I went to go work in finance. I woke up every morning without the kind of energy and enjoyment.
I've always kind of had a few problems with my mental health and stuff. Everybody in the town was hating.
Welcome to Soundchecks. Feel free, it's your time.
There's just one thing that's not happening. It's not picking up this. I don't know why it's not working.
My name's Elsie, the Alchemist, and I'm based in Manchester, and I make alternative rap music. I think there's such a superpower in being able to sit in a room on my own and create a song from nothing to completion. It wasn't until I was really like 18 when I started writing lyrics, just freestyling with my friends and whatnot. And in the back of my mind, the dream was always to be an artist. When I came to Manchester, or at least at this point now, is where I really do feel like I found my home.
Right, how's it going, man?
Chilling, yeah?
Right now we're in Castlefield. This is my neighbourhood basically, which is crazy because it's definitely the nicest place I've lived in Manchester. It feels like I've made it out of somewhere, but yeah. I'm also definitely the most broke person in this neighbourhood, so it's a bit give and take. So when I finished studying film at like 18, 19, I thought, cool, let me go move back to London to do fashion. And it was during that year that I bought a microphone. Yeah. Alright, let's call my life in a day.
Real life.
It's just a day in my life.
Real life. How's it go again?
That year was when I realised, okay, I want to do this for real. I wake up still stuck in my bed, start checking for texts I regret that I sent in the morning. Life happened too, like around my third year at uni, I experienced like real trauma and fell into the biggest sort of pit of depression that I've experienced this thus far. After I graduated, I moved back in with my dad for like 6 months. I got really into the music NFT world, which is really good to me. That enabled me to go to New York. But then after that happened, I got back from New York. I'm like, there's no reason I need to be here anymore. So I packed my bags, drove up here, and I was just sleeping on sofas and floors. The song come up, I rinse and then repeat. Ha, it's my life in a day. Get paid, then I get laid. Most days I don't go outside, so it's about time. I'm really looking forward to performing at the HMV store. In its rawest form, there's nothing else to hide behind. It's me and my lyrics. And is that going to be enough to really get my message across and impact people in a positive way? So yeah, that's what I'm hoping. So I said, Joe, let me show you my new tune. It's a heater, connect my phone, let the beat start.
Hello, my name's Dardu. I'm from the north of Ireland, but I live in Edinburgh. Where I'm from at home, it has a really big traditional Irish music scene. It was kind of the only genre that was really accessible to me growing up. So I grew up playing Irish trad music and have definitely went down a more contemporary pop route now. But I still have very strong connections to home and I still want to play traditional music. And I think that comes across now as like an influence in the music that I play now. You can hear there's like certain techniques and stuff that still really come from the traditional Irish tunes. The harp is an instrument that is still definitely being explored and experimented with in different genres, and I think it's really exciting that I'm not at the very beginning of that, but for me it's the beginning of that, and it's been so much fun kind of taking it into genres that people just don't normally expect it. I think it's really exciting, and that kind of rubs off on other people too. I'm in a duo with an electric guitarist. I do loads of solo stuff that can range from playing at like Louis Vuitton to then going down to the grubby wee local pub and like just blaring out tunes with like harp and loop pedal. So it really kind of goes to all extremes. I hope that if anyone takes anything from my music, it's that to find something that you're really passionate about in life, and whether you do it for a living or just as a hobby, to just make sure that you do it. Having just that one thing that just really fills your soul is class.
My artist name is Chef Shippy. What genre do you think I do? I describe my sound as hip-hop and new school UK rap.
We're here in King's Lynn, my hometown. I've lived here in King's Lynn all my life. Yeah, I don't really know anything else.
Creating music in King's Lynn, but there's not a single recording studio here. Like the closest recording studio is in Norwich, which is a little bit of a trek. I'm like one-man army out here.
I knew it was going to be hard for him because it's a lot of long hours, isn't it? But yeah, I thought it's something he really wanted to do.
My main inspiration are my parents. My early inspiration was probably my mum singing in the car and when she's cleaning around the house. I've seen my mum battle through hell. She showed me that I can get through that as well, so she's my hero.
I mean, there was issues at school, weren't there, mate? You had a lot of problems and bits and pieces with people, and because he's different, because I don't care what anyone says, they felt threatened because he's different. He didn't care what other people said.
I've always kind of had a few problems with my mental health and stuff, and getting past that, that's been difficult. And with my music, the main thing for me is like, any challenges that I have had to face in the past, like, I want to express that through my music. There was one time I felt very discouraged. I hadn't been on social media for a while. And I went back on, and I was just seeing bare people commenting on this post that a barber's put up of me spitting some bars. And everybody in the town was hating, sharing it around, like 50-year-old men that I've never even met in my life, yeah, hating on me. And I was very discouraged. I thought, I can't be asked for this anymore. I spoke to my dad and he was like, don't worry about them. You just got to do what you're doing and carry on. And I thought, you know what? I'm not even going to care anymore. I'm just going to leave it where it is. I want people to understand it's okay to talk about things, no matter what you're going through in your life. It always gets better. If anyone else has been through like a similar situation or they are going through that, I want them to think, oh my God, I'm not alone in this world. That's the message I want to put across. I can't wait for the 31st. Just get on that stage. What I'm doing is very unorthodox. I've never seen anyone do what I'm doing.
Now I want to hear more from you.
Plenty more to come.
My mum said something really interesting to me like 8 months ago. She said to me that she could hear the sea in my music. I'm born and bred in North West London and I moved to Brighton to be near the sea. My family is filled with music. I have 3 sisters who all have beautiful voices, and we all used to sing together around the table as a family, especially on the Sabbath. And when I was very young, I was in the synagogue choir. Growing up, it's always been a musical environment around me, and I really think I'm the product of a musical surrounding and an environment filled with music.
I try for happy songs. Yeah. Obviously, like a lot sad songs come more naturally, I think. 'Cause you didn't mean it.
My whole life, growing up, I always wanted to be a musician. But the environment I was in at university, it was quite kind of corporate. When I left, I went to go work in finance, and I just had this image in my head of, what my life was going to be like. I woke up every morning without the kind of energy and enjoyment, and it was really tough for me actually at that point. And when I decided to quit finance to actually move into music and kind of go back and return to what I've always loved doing, it kind of was with that attitude shift in mind. Every morning, because I know what it's like to wake up and have to go to work in an environment where you're like, oh my God, I really don't want to do this. I think I have that extra bit of gratitude.
My name is Shraddha and I'm currently in Chester, but I'm from Singapore. This is one of the first songs that I've made. It's called Alone. So, I would describe my sound as a little bit of everything. Folk, Indian, indie, pop, rock. I don't really put a label on myself, but I love experimenting. I like making songs with catchy hooks.
Yeah.
'Cause I think that's just sick, man.
I grew up with a dad who was a musician and he had his own music school. So he had his own Carnatic Indian classical music school, and I kind of started with Carnatic vocals. Later, when I was in secondary school, I was thinking, how cool would it be to have music to one of my own songs? So I was like, why not make it yourself? Growing up in Singapore is a melting pot of different cultures. So I managed to grow up around Chinese culture, Malay culture, Peranakan culture, Indian culture, of course. Singapore has definitely influenced a lot of the music that I make. My current music taste and the music that I want to make is completely different from what I did when I was a kid. I think rather than the two sides fighting against each other, I feel like I am actually able to take
my Indian influences and like seamlessly put it into my songs. So far, I've done everything myself, from writing to composing, arranging, producing. In the future, I definitely do want to collaborate, but so far, all my songs, it's fully me. It's fully, authentically me.
Yeah, let's see how you do under pressure.
That's so cool.
And welcome to Sound Checks. Feel free, it's your time. And yeah, I'll introduce you to your engineer.
So I've got my bassist Johnny and my drummer Torin. Seeing like the setup in here, I'm probably gonna get a bit nervous when I start, but I always just try to relax into it and remember that I'm here because I just love playing music.
I am very nervous, but I'm so excited. I've been prepping for this for a while.
Come on. Yes, this is sick. I've been rehearsing like the last week quite a lot in my bedroom, and I showed my mum my set because obviously she can't be here today. I got this, I got a mad clap and she was loving it. So yeah, hopefully I'll do a proud today.
Check. 1, 2. Yeah, there we go.
Pleasure to meet you, man.
Me, Ed, and then Dylan in the front house. You
Nice
can
to meet you.
shout at him if you want something.
Hey, Dylan.
What a venue! We love it! Hey. Are you the one who's gonna make me sound good tonight?
And Dylan over there.
And Dylan.
I'm nervous, I'm excited, been practicing like crazy. It's been a lot of repetition and trying to work out this sequence between DJing, computer and piano.
So we made sort of like remake, like our version of a traditional song, and I feel like that really represents me a lot. And I said, you know what, I'm just gonna do an original and then something related to my roots and my culture and everything. So I think it's the second time I'm singing it live and the first time in this formula. So that's a bit risky, I would say.
Sick. This is sick.
We haven't actually rehearsed, but like we're willing to do it through sound check. But it'll be perfectly fine. Like I have no worries whatsoever.
It's very nerve-wracking, but like I think it's just the best supportive environment, so I think it will be really good. I'm just excited, really. Excited and nervous.
There's just one thing that's not happening. It's not picking up this as a controller. I don't know why it's not working, man. I've closed everything, I've tried to open it up again. Please work. I'm praying.
Arlo, I might need to cut this sound check for now. Let's have a conversation around what we can go and buy or grab, and yeah, we'll make this work. We'll fix it. Yeah.
Next time on the shortlist.
I feel like I'm really focused because I really want this set to be crazy.
I'm a little bit nervous for tonight.
I kind of spiraled yesterday.
As long as everything goes without a hitch, I think it'll be the best performance of the night.
If I did win, you know, who knows what can happen.
London, can we make some noise?